Hello everyone, this is Gold TCG, and welcome to another Pokemon trading card game match. Today we have something rather interesting. On your left is me, and on your right is Jordan Nelle, who, of course, I have featured in my channel a few times. He won the, he got 4th place at the, I can't remember what it even was now. He got 4th place at the regionals that was streamed, okay, on Pokemon's Twitch page. He was playing the Landorus Bats deck, and here I am actually playing a Virizion Genesect deck. So, and Jordan isn't actually playing his Landorus Bats deck. This was the week after that regionals, and I still can't remember where it was. Indianapolis? No, I don't know. I'm having a mind fart here. Anyway, he is actually playing a Bronzong deck, and Bronzong works kind of like the old Electric. The idea is to have a ton of Bronzongs on your bench with that Metal Links ability. Move metal energy from your discard pile onto metal Pokemon on the bench, and then attack with those Pokemon. You're actually able, if you get it all set up correctly, you're actually able to deal 170 damage with a Dialga EX turn after turn after turn with no drawback, which is, I guess, ideal. And, of course, a ton of Bronzong decks also play an Aegislash EX, which has the ability that prevents it from being damaged by Pokemon with special energy attached. And as is pretty often seen with a Virizion Genesect deck, Genesect tends to have special energy attached, being the special plasma energy. Usually, the plasma energy is attached to Genesect, either through Colress Machine for energy acceleration purposes, or from hand to use the Red Signal ability, which brings out one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, kind of like Lysander, except it's an ability and not a supporter, which means you can still use a supporter in the same turn. So, in this matchup, it's really hard to say who has the advantage here. I start with the Genesect, which is less than ideal. Usually you want to start with Virizion EX, but it's better than starting with Jirachi EX by far. And Jordan starts with an Aegislash EX. He also benches a Dialga EX there, puts on a double colorless energy and a float stone to the Aegislash. Now it has free retreat. And he plays an in. So we both get 6 new cards. Hopefully I can get a Virizion EX out of here. And I really don't remember how this match goes down. It's been a while since I played this match. And I really have been slacking with these match videos. I apologize for that. But, you know, more important things on my channel that I have to worry about. But now I finally have time to commentate one of these, so let's see. This video will probably go live Saturday or Sunday, which is actually, coincidentally, the Nebraska State Championships. And I will be going to that, and I'm sure Jordan will be going to that as well. So when you're watching this, it's very possible that he and I will actually be playing against each other. Not going to say what deck I'm going to play. I'm pretty sure Jordan won't say what deck he's going to play. And something to consider is this was actually still before the rotation. So, I'm not the rotation, before Primal Clash was legal. So I cannot play, say, Teammates or Repeat Ball in my deck, which I ended up putting in the next week when Primal Clash was legal. Let's see, I did get a Virizion EX and a Grass Energy off of that. And now it looks like I'm actually using Ultra Ball to see if I can find anything else. It looks like I'm eyeing that Deoxys EX there. And now I'm going to get Jirachi EX and play Stellar Guidance for an N. A little unfortunate when you have to play it that early. Usually you want to keep it for late game when it's really clutch that you need a supporter. But, you know, when you don't have a supporter in your hand and all you have is a Genesect waiting to get knocked out and a Virizion on the bench, which is the last place it should be, you really want it up front so it can start using Emerald Slash. And in any case, I'm already thinking ahead and thinking, well, I won't want to attach Plasma Energy if I can help it, because he can always just promote that Aegislash and stall. 1 G-Booster with 3 Grass Energy and that Aegislash is dead. But if I have 2 Grass and a Plasma Energy, then I can't touch it. So it's going to be a little hard to knock out that Aegislash. Now we do see the Ultra Ball from Jordan's end. I guess I was really hoping for a switch there, or maybe an escape rope. Switch would have been preferable, but well, I didn't hit it, so looks like Jordan's going to get a Bronzor with that Ultra Ball, which is that's a good play because he needs the Bronzong into play as soon as possible to start putting metal energy on the bench. There's that Mewtwo EX there. Mewtwo definitely has potential because, you know, it just does 20 times the number of energy in play. So, or not in play, but, you know, on it and on the opponent's active Pokemon, in this case me. So I did hit the grass energy there off of my top deck, and I'm going to VS Seeker for an N and really hope I get a switch. With a switch, I can switch into Virizion and use Emerald Slash to not only put damage on that Aegislash, which could come in handy later. That would put it down to 120 damage, which would be enough to be knocked out with a Megalo Cannon with Muscle Band. But it would also put 2 energy on the Genesect EX, in which case all I need is another energy, and then I can start actually attacking, which is, of course, preferable. Jordan was unable to actually attach an energy that time, which was a little disappointing, but, well, it's not detrimental. I did not get the switch. I did get another Virizion EX, which I benched, and I can't attach, so I'm just going to have to pass. And you will see that the video is sped up. That has to happen because of my stupid video limit copyright things. It'll be lifted in June, and I cannot wait for June. Now, we see a ton of stuff from Jordan's end, and begins to make me wonder if I really should have played that in, because I gave him a lot of stuff. He got that Battle Compressor, putting some stuff in the discard pile, including a Metal Energy, which he can use Bronzong's Metal Link's ability to attach right away, and he still has the attachment from hand. He also got another Bronzor, and a Heatran, and the Bronzong itself, and he's going to play Juniper on top of all that. So yeah, definitely wondering if my N was worth it there when I didn't hit the switch and I gave Jordan such a huge advantage. He attaches a Float Stone to that Aegislash. He's ready to retreat it now if possible. And he is going to retreat into Dialga, and Dialga has the full Metal Impact, which does 150 HP. Not enough to knock me out, so he's going to settle with the first attack. And my top deck was the Escape Rope. It's about time. The first attack, I forgot what it's called, but it deals 60 damage, and if your opponent is an EX, it cannot attack your next turn. So, playing that Escape Rope, well, I would have attached and just manually retreated anyway, but, you know, better to do that. If I were Jordan, it would be better to just deal the 60 than to deal 150 and be forced to discard 2 Metal Energy. So, I'm just going to Emerald Slash here for a nice 50. No, not quite yet, even. I'm just going to play Professor Sycamore. I guess I got the Genesect with that Ultra Ball there, and then played my Sycamore. And now I'm going to attach the Muscle Band to Virizion to deal 70 with Emerald Slash, which is exactly what I'm doing, and get 2 Grass Energy onto that bench Genesect, the one without damage on it, because a healthy Genesect is much better than an unhealthy one. But I am at a severe disadvantage here for one simple reason. That Dialga can attack over and over and over again for exactly 170 damage, which is exactly enough to knock out every single Pokemon on my side of the field, except Jirachi, which it just flat out obliterates. After that Muscle Band, of course, which Jordan just attached to the Dialga. And now it's able to deal 170. And the Aegislash has a Float Stone on it. Yeah, I'm just in a bit of trouble here. You can just retreat into the Dialga, use full Metal Impact for knockout, and get 2 easy prizes. And there we go. Oh my goodness, but look at the hand I had. I attached an energy, I attached a G-Booster, I played my Zerosic, actually, the one supporter in my hand, to discard the Float Stone off of Aegislash. I really wish that I had saved that for a double colorless energy on a future... and it didn't even matter. Jordan just benched a Keldeo and a Float Stone and played a Zerosic of his own. How often does that happen, ladies and gentlemen? One Zerosic from one person, and then a Zerosic from another person in the same... one run right after another. And we see the Heatran all set up, and he's discarding a Bronzong and a Battle Compressor, and he's getting another Dialga EX. There is no room for it on his bench, but just in case something gets knocked out, he can always put it down there. In fact, he doesn't have any Dialga EX on his bench at all. It looks like he's just planning on attacking with that Heatran. He's going to just rush in with the Keldeo and retreat with it, almost the same as... I really should see Heatran, what Heatran does, but it has an attack. Its second attack deals damage, and then you have to discard a metal energy from Heatran. But look at all that damage on my side. That is a lot of damage. So yeah, I'm in trouble. All he needs is one more energy, and this Genesect is dead. And my G-Booster's gone because of his Jurassic, so there's really nothing I can do here. I can maybe retreat into Virizion and use Emerald Slash. But what would I power up? Everything on my side of the field is in... Well, both my Genesects are in danger of getting knocked out by that Heatran. Right here, I guess I'll just Skyla and get a Lysander's trump card because I am in a bit of a pickle. Plus, I want to get all those metal energy out of Jordan's discard pile, put them back into the deck where they're honestly useless. Yeah, it looks like that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to manually retreat into my Virizion. And Emerald Slash here does 50, but some damage is better than no damage. I'm just at such a huge disadvantage. Even if I knock this Heatran out, Jordan can easily... Oh, no, there's a Scoop Up Cyclone. He's going to he's going to pick up that Aegis Slash, bench the Dialga EX, put a DCE on it, and use his N. I believe we both get 4 cards now because we both have 4 prize cards. Oh yeah, this is an uphill battle for me. On paper, it looks like I would have the advantage because Genesect has G-Booster. It should be able to knock out literally everything that Jordan has. And especially that Keldeo EX, which is weak to grass, it would be hit with 400 damage. 420 if I could get a Deoxys into play, but nope. Jordan has that Heatran, which not only deals a lot of damage, but it also only yields 1 prize. If I knock it out, I only get 1 prize. When he knocks me out, he gets 2 prizes. So, and on top of that, the Dialga, like I said, is able to attack over and over and over again, especially with those 2 Bronzong on the bench and the Keldeo with the Floatstone. So, yeah, at this point I'm pretty sure I lost, but who knows, maybe I could pull off a miracle. Maybe if I were to play my trump card right now, I would force Jordan to run out of resources. It really is an uphill battle. And on top of that, I don't have any grass energy left in my deck, so I would need to play the trump card to put them back in there, and then Emerald Slash. Looks like I'm actually using Emerald Slash right now and getting my 1 grass energy. I guess I should have played the trump card. Don't know why I didn't. Maybe I felt like it wasn't time yet. It wasn't the best time to do it. Now we are going to see the Metal Links from Bronzong. Actually, no, Jordan is just looking through his pile and putting the metal energy on top of his deck, which you can do normally. There's no reason not to, honestly, if you're going to get them later. We're going to see the VS Secret for the AZ. Pick one of your Pokemon, put it into your hand, put all other cards in the discard pile. I am sick and tired of seeing that thing on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, and in this situation, Jordan actually used it correctly, and I'm even more sick and tired of seeing it. And there we go, we just see Heatran attack that Virizion EX, knock it out. Jordan is down to 2 prizes. I'm just going to promote my Jirachi EX, I don't even know why. And seriously, why did I do that? Maybe because I realized I was dead anyway? I don't know. I'm going to attach the Plasma Energy to Genesect and red signal out the Keldeo. Oh, that's why I had the switch in my hand. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess that makes sense. And now I can Megalo Cannon for knockout. However, I've basically lost. I'll be down to 2 prizes, but all that Heatran has to do is come up, attach an energy, and that's that. I am going to play my Startling Megaphone and use Megalo Cannon and put 20. It doesn't really matter where I know I've lost. I'm going to put 20 on the Heatran. There's the double colorless energy and the attack for knockout. A really fun, really close game that really shows off the power of Metal and Virizion Genesect, I feel. And I had a lot of fun playing Jordan. He and I play together all the time when we go to leagues. So, yeah, this really does show why he's one of the best players in the country. St. Louis, that was the place of regionals. I am such an idiot. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you all enjoy, and I promise I'll get back to this soon. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and stay tuned for more.